Hey! Hi, everyone. Welcome to
Hello.
the first ever YouTube video for TLB. We are here.
Yep.
We are
Welcome.
welcome. I am Tina. I am the owner of TLB Nutrition Therapy.
I am Sarah. I am one of the lead dietitians and then the lead outreach coordinator at TLB Nutrition Therapy.
Yay. So we are so excited to have you here. And we are going to be talking about today what in the world this YouTube channel will be and all the things that you can access and our hopes and dreams for this channel. It is still a little tiny baby of an idea, but I am so excited for the future and what this channel is going to be built into. As you will see, our lovely outreach coordinator has some serious design talent and develops these amazing backgrounds. And this
In our
this
studio.
in our studio, we are actually no, we're not. We're far away from each other. But this image right here is the little Snack Chat TLB sticker. And this is what has been motivating this entire channel for many years. So welcome.
Awesome. Yeah, we're so excited. Tina, let's talk a little bit about like the purpose of the channel, what people can expect moving forward. And then maybe we can kind of go through each of the like mini channels within the TLB nutrition channel. And yeah, some of the different topics we're going to be covering over time.
Cool. Yeah, we're going to talk about the channels within the channels. Right.
Yes. So let's first just talk about like what was the purpose of creating a YouTube channel and as a whole, like what are we hoping to accomplish and share with everybody?
Yeah. So the sticker is really the motivator. I mean, like, how can you not love this little kitty on a couch with an avocado saying I love snack chats? So this is snack chats. And the purpose of it, like my dream is that it is accessible information for all types of people. So maybe it's ways to connect within the community, maybe it's ways to offer free support to clients, to providers, to anyone and everyone, and a way to share various resources on food, body image, wellness, mental health, all the things, right? So it really is just this hub where we are going to jam pack a bunch of ideas, and I love it because it's free. So yeah, that's my idea there. And I really want to create access point where it is available for anyone. So it could be if you're a client working with someone at TLB, you're a client working with another dietitian, or maybe thinking about adding a dietitian to your team. Maybe you're a provider wanting to gain more education, or you're really just curious about TLB, what we do. That's what we're thinking. So it really is for anyone and everyone. And we're so excited that you're here. Yay.
Yes, totally. Yeah, I love that. I love that it can really be beneficial for so many different people, whether you are a client or you are another provider and are looking for just other resources and ways to kind of explore these different topics. So
Yeah.
I am very excited as well.
Well, let's chat about the channels within the channel. I don't know if we're saying the right words, but basically we have a TLB YouTube channel, and then within it, there's different channels that'll have various videos specific to that channel. I can't say channel anymore, but I can't. So, Sarah, since you are the outreach coordinator, why don't you tell us about the outreach update channel?
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, our outreach channel is really going to be where we talk about what's going on like within the practice and then also out in the community. So, there may be just like different events that we're attending or we're hosting potentially groups that we have within the practice. So, we do currently have some support groups running. So, we'll talk about that and what to expect if you are a client looking to join a support group, or you're a provider looking for groups that are running in the community that clients could really benefit from. And then we'll also talk a little bit about just the behind the scenes of our outreach work and providers that we're connecting with, maybe resources that we're really leaning on and finding helpful for the work that we do. So yeah, it's going to be kind of all things behind the scenes, community, and events and all of that.
I
So
love that.
it should be.
Yeah. What a cool channel.
Yes. Tina, let's talk about, so we're also going to get to meet the TLB team within our YouTube channel. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so the TLB channel is going to be really the space where you can get to know each dietitian a little bit more. We are going to be interviewing each dietitian, hopefully learning some more ideas of how they like to work, who they really work with, their specialty areas, but also like fun facts. And the purpose of this is really to make maybe you as a client feel more comfortable working with that individual or trying to figure out who you want to work with, or providers refreshing your memory on who does what. There is an amazing team, and so there's lots of dietitians to choose from. This channel, we're also going to be going over our philosophy on food, body image, and movement, and then what that healing process looks like. We'll also be talking about what a session looks like and the ins and outs of that. I have a cat in my lap. I can't help it. Look at, oh, Booby's getting lost in the image. And so really what a session looks like, we want you to feel comfortable in working with the dietitian. I promise we're not scary. So it'll go into that. And then really like FAQs and practice culture and stuff like that. So it's really getting to know the team a little bit more. So yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. That'll be great.
Yeah. I'm excited about that one.
Cool. And I think our next channel is going to be our cooking channel. And I feel like this is going to be really beneficial because we are dietitians. We're not chefs, right? Like I don't think any of us are like really whipping in the kitchen. So, we're humans that are also busy and like navigating schedules and kiddos and you name it. And so, I think this is really going to be an opportunity to talk about like how we can nourish our bodies through all of that, how we can make hopefully easy and accessible meals, family-friendly meals, ways to keep snacks on hand and on you at all times so that you aren't, getting too hungry throughout the day, so that, eating feels all of the dietitians can kind of share their tips and tricks. What was that?
This is the real life reality. I'm not editing these videos. So you just pause because internet is a real thing. So you said family friendly meals. That's where it cut off. So if you so do you want to pick back up?
Yes. Yeah. So after that, so family friendly meals, and then also just like snacks, snack ideas, ways to make eating hopefully just the most accessible and satisfying that it can be.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the great thing about this channel. You are getting the raw and unedited version of us. And so we are real people. I am not a video editor. And so I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to do that. So we're just loading it as is. And we hope you go with the flow with us. But yeah, the cooking channel, it's going to be really great. And possibly we'll show some really basic skills and hopefully figure out ways for people to like broaden their skills or just get more ideas. So that channel, I feel like, is going to blossom as we really figure out what in the world it's going to be. But a lot of good potential there. The next channel is going to be our education channel. So this is really like we're scratching the surface of what the potential of this could be. But it is really going to be little tiny snippets of education. So ideally, it's around 10 to 15 minutes, videos educating on various topics: nutrition, body image, eating disorder support, intuitive eating principles, harm reduction, you name it. We'll be talking about it. This can be the section where maybe you want to put in the comments some ideas of what you want to hear from us. So we are happy to really talk about anything and provide small snippets of education on that. And this can be topics for clients, providers, and really anyone interested in learning. And it's going to be, my idea for it is like really accessible, real talk language so that it's easily digestible, pun intended, easily digestible information for really any learning level. Maybe we'll do some education videos for kids specifically, and then adults and young adults. So there's a lot of potential in that one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it'll be good. I think we have a lot of fun topics already lined up, and yeah, we are going to see where that goes. And then like Tina said, definitely comment below if there's anything you're hoping that we're going to talk about, because we definitely want to tailor it to everybody's needs.
So the next cooking channel, or the next channel, it's not a cooking channel. We're not having food cookings. Tell us about the next channel.
Yes. So our next one is going to be like counseling tips and tricks and themes. So kind of talking about like, what are some common themes that show up in sessions, and what do those conversations look like when you are working with a dietitian? We can share some different counseling tools. And I think what's really cool about this channel is that all the dietitians kind of have their own unique way of approaching different topics and holding conversations. And so it'll be really cool to hear kind of similar information from different points of view and using different metaphors and analogies and all of that. So we'll share like different reflective tips and how to utilize that, maybe grounding exercises that you can use with clients. And then this also just kind of gives a little bit of insight also into like, what can you expect in a session if you are a potential client or somebody interested in maybe working with a dietitian in the future.
This is my favorite one. And you may think like, oh, this is just for providers to learn counseling tricks. No, it is for clients as well, where because of a lot of the analogies that we use can be really variable in all sorts of struggles. It also can be potentially some free support, but we're not providing any sort of like individualized counseling on the YouTube channel. Maybe we need to create a disclaimer. Anyways, okay, the next channel is going to be the yoga and mindfulness channel. One of the dietitians at TLB is a certified yoga instructor. And so there's a lot of passion areas around breath work and relaxation guidance. A lot of the dietitians outside of that certified yoga instructor do a lot of grounding techniques, breath work, because they maybe work specifically with trauma clients. They're doing gut brain access type stuff. And so having a lot of that grounding breath work in session is really helpful. So we'll be doing some of those guided practices, potentially some gentle yoga flows, floor exercises. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. We haven't created it yet, but it is going to be amazing. So,
yes. Yeah, I think that kind of covers what we already have in mind. And again, like definitely comment below if you have any other ideas, things, topics you're hoping that we'll cover. But I'm just excited. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be such a great resource for everybody.
yeah. Yeah. So that's it. We're wrapping up. We hope you enjoyed our little spiel about what to expect in the TLB channel. We hope you'll subscribe, come watch the videos, explore what we have to offer, and then let us know how to improve it, what you want to see. And thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Bye.